Check, check. Let's see. Nice. Got the sponsors rolling. If anybody out there is logged on right now and you are on YouTube and you're seeing the logos, can you type something and you can hear me? Can you just type something in the comments section over on the right hand side? That would be amazing. Thank you. Can you hear me, Shannon? Sweet. Thank you, Josh. All right, all right, all right. It's Monday night. You know what that means, everybody. It is time for some Mount Baker Junior Varsity football. It has been way too long since I've had the headset on, but I'm back, baby. Let's go. Tonight, coming to you live from Devon, Washington. We got the Mount Baker Junior Varsity against Lynden Christian Junior Varsity. What a great night here in Deming. Temperature slightly above not uncomfortable. But considering I was just in Costa Rica for the last 10 days, I'm freezing. Coin toss has been done. And here we go. Waiting for the teams to take the field. I hope you guys miss me as much as I miss talking. But I was able to watch football from 4,767.2 miles away, sitting on a beach with an ice-cold cerveza. So that was kind of cool. I was texting Matt the whole time, too, sending him pictures of beers and stuff like that. Let's see if I can multitask tonight, people. I'm going to be trying to run the clock.
So this right here is your...
All right, the teams are taking the field. Looks like Nookside Valley's got the football. They are going to be kicking off. Mount Baker is going to be off to the right-hand part of your screen. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Prue Prue Productions, straight out of Costa Rica. Let's go. We have a bunch of sponsors that I'm going to talk about tonight. Prue Prue Productions coming at you live from Costa Rica. Yeah, I made some friends down there. We're broadcasting live in Costa Rica. Prue Prue, hola estás, amigo? Here we go. Lynden Christian with the kick, and it's going to be kicked a little bit short. They're going to take it on a hop. That's number 3, Landon Hanstead, coming straight up the middle. He's got a gap, and he almost fumbles, but he stays on his feet. He takes it all the way up to the Baker 43-yard line, where the Mount Baker offense is coming out. And I already screwed up the clock. Bear with me, everybody. I'm going to try and multitask, but you know me. I'm a man, so that means I don't multitask very well. True statement, Matt says. First down and 10 for the vaunted Mount Baker offense, led by number 14. I think that's Landon Smith has taken out the offense for the first series of the game. Number 9, Marcus George. Right behind him and off to his left is going to be wilhem Maloley. We got 2 split on the lower side. What a beautiful night for football. It almost smells like spring. Baker with the run. wilhem Maloley. Ooh, he got tripped up for a gain of just a couple. They're going to mark him down. 2-yard gain. That's going to be second down. Little shoestring tackle there. wilhem doesn't get that. That guy doesn't get that shoestring. I think wilhem is running all the way up to Baker to go jump on the last chair of the night. Oh, wait, they're already closed. They closed at 3. Bummer. All right, here we go. Smith back under center. You still got George Maloley there. Looks like down here we got Tyler Kentner. They're going to run a lob pass at Kentner, and he's got wide open. Little shimmy shake, little dance up the sideline. That's going to be a first down catch. Ball marked out at the Lynden Christian 40-yard line. That's going to be a completion of 15 yards. First down, Baker. Gosh darn it. I'm trying to run the clock, keep the clock here, everybody. So there's going to be a little difference. About a second or two. Interesting enough, Baker hasn't come out in their traditional wing T offense. They're running 2 to the short side. That's still George behind Smith. Smith under center. Hands off to George. Straight up the middle. Uh-oh, this is trouble. This is trouble. Oh, he gets taken down. Another shoestring tackle by by Lynden Christian. That's how long I've been gone. That's another first down. Tackle made by, I think that was number 7. That's going to be Isaac Paxton. Baker in the huddle. Clock's all messed up, so I'm waiting for the clock to come. Yeah. LC in a 4-4 defense. Baker still not out in the wing T. Oh, they're going to fake it. And, Lynden Smith shakes a man, reverses field. He's got some blockers downfield. Good job. Oh, and he breaks a tackle. Are they going to do it? Touchdown, Baker. What a run by Lynden Smith. He tried to do a boot out to the right, and he got met real quick by number 15, Noah Paul. He broke the tackle, decided, no, I'm going to go north to Canada. Saw some light, got a great block by number 12, Tyler Kentner. And Lynden Smith would not be denied as he took it to the house. Touchdown, Baker. Well, that didn't work out too well for Baker. That's going to be a no-go on the extra point. That's a pretty impressive drive for the Mel Baker offense. 7-8 plays straight down the field. All started with the great kickoff return by number 3, Landon Hansett. Set him up in great position. But Mel Baker showing a little wrinkle. They didn't line up in a wing T position once. They ran the entire offensive series with 2 wide receivers. Threw a pass play that actually worked. And it's 6-0 Baker. If you're from the town to the west known as Lynden, I got a roster sheet, but it's kind of all over the place. So bear with me. I'm going to try and give your kids all the credit they deserve. Coming out, playing in a shortened COVID season. Want to make sure they get their name called on the broadcast because I'm sure we got some kids from some families from Lynden tuning in for one of the oldest, I would say, rivalries here in Whatcom County in small ball 1A football between Mount Baker and Lynden Christian. Number 88, Christian Zavala back for the kickoff. Baker, ball set at the 40-yard line. And there's the kick. Decent kick. It's going to be taken down on the 10-yard line by number... Ooh, and there's a nice... Put his head down. Who is that kid? He's going to get his name called real quick. That's number 15, Lane Dykstra, laying the smack down. I like that kid already. Didn't take long for a Dykstra name to be called. Lynden Christian taking over at their own 31-yard line. They're going to do probably a spread offense. Shocker. Everybody in the world except for Mount Baker running a spread right now. Shotgun formation. We got number 4. Looks like his name is Tommy Meyer is at the quarterback. He's going to take the snap. He's going to throw a swing pass out. That's just a quick little bubble screen. Number 44, he's taking Marcus George for a ride. He take Logan Stees for a ride. Who is that? Number 44, what's your name? That's Kate Eldridge. That's going to be a first down play. Expect to see that quick little swing pass quite a bit from the Lynden Christian offense. I was watching them warm up today, and they were throwing that pretty much a lot. First down, ball's now up at the Lynden Christian 47-yard line with the snap. Handoff up the middle. Nope, he's going to keep it. That was a terrible idea. Vance Lawrence and Logan Steves there for the tackle. Should be down. For, 1 yard loss. Going to be second down and 11. Great pressure up front for the defensive ends of Mount Baker. They read that nice and quick. Baker in a 4-4 defense. Get the big hoggies up the middle. Jesse Harward in there. I can't tell who the other one is. I'll get a name and number for that, but I think it's Devin Campbell. Shotgun snap. Hey, there it is. Little swing pass. Brady West misses a tackle. Coming on up. Willem Maloley. Great open field one-on-one tackle right there for Willem. If not, number 15, I'm going to call his name a bunch. I have a feeling. Who is that again? That's my guy, Lane Dykstra. Nice little play for a gain of 7. That's going to be third down. Still about 7 yards to go, I think, if my unfortunately bad math is correct, there's no hash marks on the field, so it's not like I can count. Just kind of taking a guess. Tommy Meyer, sophomore. Tall drink of water, at least from up here in the booth. Shotgun formation, snap. He's going to roll out to his left, and he's going to lob one up into interception city, and the pass gets broken up. I know Kevin Tucker was over there. Looks like Tyler Kettner was over there. Nice play on the defense right there. Ball floated on Mr. Meyer there. That's going to bring up fourth down, and I got some people coming on and off the field, so I think LC's going to decide to punt the ball. Fourth down and about 6-7 yards to go. Ball on their own 46-yard line. Tyler Kettner back to receive the kick for the Mountaineers. Tommy Meyer staying in the ball game. That sets up for a fake at some point. Snap, little flutter kick, and he gets it off, but it's off to the sideline. It's going to roll. Fire, fire, fire. The ball is going to come down. Looks like about the 27-yard line of the Mountaineers where they're going to take over 1st and 10. And I'm sorry about the clock, people, but I'm trying. See, this is what happens when you go to Costa Rica. You lose all track of time because surfing is just way more fun. Hey, did you know that there's 2 things that your car absolutely needs to run? It's called gas and oil. Want to give a shout out to our sponsor, Raritan Dodge Chrysler Jeep. Let's say it that way. You walk in there and you say Baker Football, you get 20% off your oil change and a free coffee mug. Landon Smith under center, Marcus George behind him, Maloley also in the backfield. He's going to spin. That's a fumble, and it's recovered by Lynden Christian. That's not good. Who's the man that recovered? Number 17, Brody Bauman. That play was destined to fail from the beginning. Looks like Baker's just running a step behind on that play. Muffed exchange there, and Lynden Christian gets the ball in fantastic field position. The ball is on the 28-yard line of Mount Baker. Let's see what the Lynx can do. Shotgun formation. 2 really far split out on the quarterback's left, and then 2 on the short side. You got looks like a pistol formation. Snap, quarterback straight back. He's going to go for deep again. There's Tyler Kettner. And that's going to be touchdown, Lynden Christian. Number 19, Jeremiah Wright. He went up over the shorter Mount Baker defenders and just out-jumped them. That's a bummer. Good play by Lynden Christian. Tyler Kettner was there to make a play. It looked like he just mistimed his jump, jumped a little too early, and the ball floated right over his head. Poor little Kevin Tucker. Couldn't quite climb the ladder. And right now the game's tied at 6-6, extra point pending. Looks like Lucas Van Hofwegen, the kicker, number 3. That's a good-looking kick by that kid. 7-6, Lynden Christian. 7:55 left in the first quarter. We are about halfway through this shortened COVID season. Hope you guys have been enjoying the live streams. It's been kind of cool to watch. Every school is now jumping on the technology bandwagon. Everyone's live streaming. You got schools like Blaine that are somehow magically pulled out an ESPN-style production with multiple camera angles and wired-in internet. Hey, Blaine, you guys are lucky. But you guys don't have my witty banter. 7-6 Lynden Christian in the first quarter. Sun's going down over Mount Baker High School off into the west, giving us some beautiful scenery. Maybe in the next play or so, we'll might be able to give you some panorama views and show you what beautiful Pacific Northwest looks like for those of you that don't live up here. That's number 3, Lucas Van Hofwegen, back for the kick. He's going to send it on a ride right down the middle. It's going to be, Landon Hanstead on a bounce. Oh, my gosh, he's got another gap up the middle, and it gets closed real quick with a fumble by number He was hit by number 72. That's Ransom Sheffer. Looks like he's got a future in the WWE because that's a clothesline that would make Hulk Hogan jealous. No call on that. Fumbled the ball, picked up by number 33, Logan Steves, who took it for another couple yards. That's a pretty dangerous play right there. But Mount Baker has the ball at their own 36-yard line. 1st and 10. Jesse Harward now at center. Jordan Hughes, I think he's a junior, out with an injury. Jesse, the freshman, stepping in. Landon Smith under center with a quick pitch out to wilhem Maloley. He's got a block. Number 52. Welcome back, Frankie Abidia. Nice block. Frankie, one of the fastest linemen in Mount Baker, getting outside. That's a gain of 15. That's a first down. Nice design play there. Little quick pitch sweep for the Mountaineers. Don't worry, the cracks or the clock's not messed up. It's your commentator. Switch handoff to Maloley. He's dancing. Oh, and he breaks it. You know what? I'm just going to say almost a touchdown. Oh, I almost just shoved my foot in my mouth. But he was caught from behind by number 13. That'd be Jonathan Bauma. Hopefully I said his name correctly. Maloley takes the ball all the way down to the 15-yard line. He was 1 or 2 steps away, but the shifty Bauma caught him from behind. Nice play by Mount Baker. Running the ball strong, taking it right to the teeth and the heart of the defense. So, ball's on the 15, and LC's coming out into a goal line formation. I think they had about enough of us running it straight down their throat. Smith is going to hand off to George, but he got met in the backfield by a bunch of people, mainly Lynden Christian people, pushing the offensive lineman backwards, but he somehow picked up 1 yard. That's Marcus George for you. That kid, he doesn't take no for an answer, and he's going to run with his head down. He runs angry, which I like. Alonso Gonzalez, pura vida, amigo. Proo. Here we go. Landon Smith still under center. Marcus George and Maloley still in the backfield. They're going to hand it off to Marcus. He's got a gap right up the middle. That's a nice trap play. Gain of about 8 yards. It's going to take it to 3rd down. Clock running under 6 minutes in the first quarter. LC up 7-6. Baker missed an extra point on their first attempt. Smith running the play in from Mr. Coach Galbraith. Guy's been here about as long as the field house. If you know anything about Mount Baker football, you know that there's been as many Galbraiths and Zenders here as there is grass on this field. Hey, there we go. Wing T formation. Kettner off onto the right. He's going to spin. He's going to get the ball on a sweep. And that's going to be, he's going for the pylon. Touchdown, Baker. Tyler Kettner taking the sweep. He got a block from Ryan Carter out on the outside, and that sealed the deal. Touchdown, Baker, and that takes it up to 12-7. Nice looking play by the Mountaineers. Let's see if we can get an extra point. Unlike in junior high, kicking an extra point is only worth 1. Zavala back. Well, there's a penalty. We're just not even going to start the clock on that one. We got a new center trying to do the long snap since Jordan Hughes and Davin Beeson are the only people in the team that I know that can long snap. And, well, you're not going to see Davin play in a junior varsity game ever. So I think Baker's going to go for 2. That's probably a smart idea. Yeah. I agree with my cohort here, Mr. Matt Maloley. He said it's a real smart idea. All right, let's see what Baker does. LC in a goal line formation. That means everybody is in the middle. When you run a wing T offense, you don't really care where they line up because you're just going to try and out-muscle them. Handoff up the middle to Marcus George, and no, fakes me out. Should have given it to Marcus George because he walked in untouched, but they pull it out, gave it to Maloley. That's going to be a no good. So that means it's 12-7 Mount Baker. I'm going to take a little sip of water. I'll be right back, everybody. So, how many of you guys missed me while I was gone? You know, you could have played my ego. One of my love languages is words of affirmation. Weather report. Well, it's getting cold. My hands are cold. I'm wearing shorts. My legs are cold. I'm missing the 92-degree weather of Costa Rica. I would say the temperature is probably in the low 50s right about now with the sun setting. Cloud, not an ounce of wind. There's not a drop of wind. Clouds aren't really moving much. This is just a really beautiful kind of a transition night of weather, going from winter to spring. Next week is spring forward with the time, so the days are going to get longer, brighter. The smell of the fresh cut grass is going to start floating in the air. That means spring is in the mix. The kick is taken. Short, number 17. Oh, he's got a seam up the outside. This is going to be a good. Oh, he's taken down by Landon Hansen. Nice play by the junior. Number 17, Brady Bowman. Actually, Landon is not a junior. He's a freshman, I believe. Clock stops at 5:12 as I adjust it because, again, I have no choice but to do multiple multitasking, but I can't even hardly talk and drive at the same time. So if you expect this clock to be accurate, I'm just going to go back to Costa Rica. First down for Lynden Christian. Ball's marked on their own 47-yard line. They scored in, I think, 2 plays last time. Maybe 3. They went bomb, and then, hey, there you know, there's a touchdown. Number 4, Tommy Meyer, back to take the snap. High snap. He fakes the handoff. He takes it up the middle, gets tripped up by Brady West. Frankie Abedia just laid on him and said, sorry, brother, you're not going any further. For no gain. It's going to be second down. Under 5 minutes to go in the game. Not in the game. Sorry, guys. A little rusty. Meyer, shotgun formations. Pistol. He's going to throw it out. Caught by number 44. A little shimmy and a shake, and he took Marcus George for a ride. That's Cade Eldridge on the reception. Again, that's good for about 15 and a first down for Lynden Christian. Moves the ball down to the Mount Baker 40-yard line. Alex Maloley coming into the game. Middle linebacker for Mr. George. Actually, Alex is going to be taking that outside linebacker position. Marcus not coming off too quick. Wonder if he's just a little gassed. Got a new quarterback, actually, and that's number 7. Isaac Paxton is at the quarterback position now. Sorry about that, Lynden people. I miss you. He drops back. He looks to run. Jesse Harward flushes him out. Great play by the freshman. He got the quarterback out, and he got cleaned up by number 90, Alex Maloley, and 33, Logan Steves. They dropped him for a loss. 2 yards, second down. Nice play right there. Edwin Incensio coming into the game. Guy's got a motor that doesn't like to ever stop. Number 50 coming in on the defensive line. Pass, he drops back. Number 7, he's going to take it and throw. Oh, and he's got a man wide open. Up the sideline. Number 15, that's a little spinner-rama. That's Lane Dykstra for a big play. That's 26 yards. Good for a first down. He had Hayden Rossi beat really bad. Lynden Christian going a little quick offense. Still running that spread pistol. That means they got 2 wide receivers to each side with a running back behind the quarterback. Shotgun formation pass. Incomplete. Second down. Ball is at the 15-yard line. Hopefully they turn the lights on because we're going to need it, because if it gets too dark, this is going to be an audio broadcast only. Second down for Lynden Christian. They got a color chalkboard on one side, and they got a coach doing some funky hand signals like he's dancing in the 70s disco. Snap. He fakes the pass. And he passes it, swings it out. Brought down by number 11. That's Brent Anderson. Nice tackle by Brent. Pass completed to Lane Dykstra. I'm starting to see a theme here, guys. Nice pass by Isaac Paxton, the sophomore. Got a little more zing on his ball than Tommy Meyer did. Two spread out on each side. Running back now right to the side. There's the snap. He's getting flustered, and he's going to run. That is a touchdown flip. Yep, that's going to be a good touchdown to number 86. Jacob Tolsma. Touchdown, Lynden Christian. Not quite sure how he didn't cross the line of scrimmage right there. But I'm going to keep all witty, sarcastic remarks about the referees to myself. Clock stops for the extra point, and I adjust the time again. Up. Bobbled snap. Oh, and he gets absolutely crushed by Landon Smith. Hey, how are you? Somebody start playing Enter Sandman by Metallica, because that guy's about to go night-night. That was number 15, who's not on the roster. There he is, Lane Dykstra. Sorry about that. Lane, shake it off, buddy. 13-12, Lynden Christian with the 1-point lead, extra points. Hey, guys, go for 2. That's just my suggestion, but I'm up here on top of the roof with a back injury, so I can't play. .255 left to go in the first quarter. Defense has been hard to come by. Missed tackles by both teams. Turnover by Mount Baker. A fumble early on that led to a Lynden Christian touchdown. But Baker's offense has looked pretty unstoppable so far today. They've been able to kind of run right up and down the field. But Lynden Christian on the other side, they're just throwing all over on the diminutive cornerbacks that Mount Baker's got going on. Lucas Van Hoffwegen. God, that's a fun name to say. With a 27-yard run-up with a kick. Taken, fumble. Wilhem Maloley, fumble again. Just get on it. There you go. Tried to do a little too much. Didn't get anything. Baker football. Ball's going to be marked at their own 24-yard line. 2:48 left to go in the first quarter. Baker coming out on offense. Coach Galbraith having some probably fun words for Mr. Willem Maloley there in regards to picking up kickoff. Landon Smith under center. Hayden Ross at the wingback. Brady Weston at tailback next to Marcus George. They're going to spin and hand it off to Marcus off the right guard, and he's got a hole, and he's running and running. And they mark him down. Good run by Marcus. They gave him 8 yards. That's going to be second down and 2. Marcus coming out in the game. That means we got a new tailback. I'll give you the number once I see it. Adjusting the clock because I'm just forgetting to turn it on. So Brady West moves over to the fullback position. Logan Steves in at tailback. We got a timeout. Timeout, Lynden Christian. They're first of the half. Clock's going to stop at 2:10 left to go in the first quarter. 13-12. Lynden Christian up by Baker. Over Baker, I should say. Lynden Christian was supposed to have a game against Meridian last week, but that game got canceled due to some COVID-related issues. Mount Baker on Friday night traveled down to Seattle, took care of business against 3A Bishop Blanchette. If you didn't get a chance to watch that game, Jesse Sandy knocked a guy from Seattle all the way into Everett trying to score a touchdown. I mean, he absolutely unloaded on this kid. I don't think he's playing anymore, honestly, because I don't think he's found out where he belongs. Baker up to the line. Steve's in at tailback. Brady West I forget what I just said because they're going to run it to Smith on an option. He pitches it, throws a block, and Logan Steves lowers his shoulder, and he's going to run over somebody. That's how we do it up here in Baker. First down, Logan. He took out number 35, Caden Stewart, ran him over by lowering his shoulder. Landon Smith, after the pitch, threw a heck of a block. It's not your typical quarterback right there, Landon, because he likes to mix it up. He's going to lower his shoulder, and he's going to say, "Hi, how are you? My name's Landon. Nice to meet you. We're not friends." Clock's running, minute 45 left to go into the first quarter. Marcus George back in at tailback. Brady West back in at one of the other backs. They're going to fake it, and they're going to keep it to Smith going on the outside. That got sniffed out. Spinorama move. That a la his older brother who scored a touchdown in a game earlier in the season against Blaine doing the exact same move. I bet you they practice that at home. Second down run, 9.8 yards for Landon Smith. Clock's still running. That's a great play. The corner out there had it read perfectly, but Landon, 360 spino to the inside, and he takes it up for 9 yards. Under a minute left to go. Then I get a water break. Baker finally in the traditional wing tee offense. Hayden Rossi up there. That's Kevin Tucker down below, closest to your screen there, folks. Smith hands it off to Rossi. He gets outside, tries a stiff arm. That's a heck of a tackle. Number 44. Good play, Cade Eldridge. They tried to run it outside to Rossi, the wing back. That did not go very well for Baker, and Cade Eldridge made a heck of a play by the sophomore. He looks big from up here. I can still outbench him. Got 10 seconds left. Let's see if Baker can squeeze off another play. Snap just in time. Oh, and he throws it. That's not good, and that should have been a pick six. But number 3, my guy, Lucas Van Hofwegen, couldn't make the play. So it's still Baker football, third down. And that's it for the first quarter. Teams are going to flip-flop sides. They don't got to move it very far because the ball's on the 49-yard line. So they're going to switch sides. Baker's going to go towards the northeast. North? I don't know. They're going to go towards Canada. But it is going to be fourth down when we start the second period. Fourth down. Baker coming back out onto the field. Ball's marked at the Lynden Christian 45.5-yard line. They're running out in a punt formation here. Christian Zavala back, number 88, the punter. Number 7, my battery's dying on my phone. That's Isaac Paxton going back deep for LC. Sorry, LC people, but I'm probably going to not have a roster for much longer. Punt is up. Kind of a nice high punt. Takes a Baker bounce. It's going to roll a little bit. Lynden Christian getting away. Looks like it's going to come on down at about the 19-yard line of Lynden Christian. So Baker punts on 4th down to start the second quarter. Score still 13-12. Lynden Christian coming out on offense. So far, it's the first stop that we've had for a defense. Lynden Christian taking advantage of the shorter cornerbacks for Mount Baker. They're just throwing it up and letting their big, tall receivers jump over them and catch the ball. That's Isaac Paxton back in at quarterback, number 28. Who are you? Where are you on your roster? That's James Dick as a tailback position. There's a snap, high snap. They hand it off. He gets flushed outside, and he gets taken down by number 14, Lynden Smith. That's a nice outside tackle right there. Gain is good for about 5 yards. Got some coaching going on by the Baker coaches. Clock's still running. Second down. They gave him 6 yards, so he got 4 to go. Nice play by the Lynx. They're going to run trips to the – looks like they're coming out in trips. Nope. We're just going to run what Mount Baker likes to call a dot. That means you got 2 receivers on each side with a tailback next to the quarterback in a shotgun. There's a snap. He looks to throw. Nice pass. Short pass. Good for a first down, though. Nice big catch there by number 19. That's Jeremiah Wright with the catch for a first down. They're going to move the sticks. The ball moves up to the 30-yard line at Lynden Christian. Lynden Christian not having a problem throwing the ball. They're throwing short underneath routes, 5-6 yards, and just letting these big receivers go up and get after it. That's Dick next to the quarterback, number 7. There's the snap. He's going to roll out. He's going to throw it up. That should be picked off, but it's not. Nice play by Logan Steves, defensive end, making him throw the ball early. That's Paxton, the quarterback. Didn't want to throw that ball at that point in time, but with the Baker defender right there to meet him, had to release it a little bit early. That's going to bring up second down and 10 for the Mountaineers. Max Maestra coming into the game for Jesse Harwood. You know whose name we haven't called in a few games, Matt? That's Vance Lawrence. We haven't really called much of his name since the Nooksack Valley game. Vance is on the far side defensive end. Let's make a play here, Vance. Motion. They're going to sweep to the outside. Nice looking play. Bryson Moa out there trying to make a play, but he's taken down by number 14, Lynden Smith, and Moa out there helped to make a tackle. Third down, short. Looks like about 2 yards to go. Paxton's a little more in control of the offense. He came in. He was not the starter. Number 4, Tommy Meyer started the game for Lynden Christian, and Paxton has come in, and he's moving this Lynden Christian offense. Number 28 in the backfield with him. That's James Dick. The snap, he's looking to throw. A little quick out, complete to number 44. Again, Cade Eldridge, he's having himself a game. That's a gain of about 12 yards, and that's going to be a first down. They'll see. That play is there all day. They're just throwing it out into the flat, and big Cade Eldridge is making moves like he's John Travolta. They haven't quite decided if he's Pulp Fiction John Travolta dancing or if he's Saturday Night Fever John Travolta. I don't know. The jury's still out. Give me another 2 quarters, and I'll have an answer for you. Shotgun formation. Spread. You have a monstrous receiver that's down on the short side. There's a snap. They're going to run a quarterback draw. Drake Pinkey right there couldn't make the tackle. Tyler Kentner ends up forcing out Paxton after a gain of about 9. Pinkey was there to make the play. He just couldn't do it. It's going to be second down, Lynden Christian. That stops the clock. 9:08 left to go in the first half. LC marching again. This is the third time they've had the ball. They scored on their first 2 possessions. Ball's on the 41-yard line of Mount Baker. Shotgun formation. Snap. He takes the ball. He's going to open it up, and he's going to go. And again, they just out-jumped the Mount Baker cornerbacks. Touchdown, Lynden Christian. That's number 19, Jeremiah Wright. He's got about a foot on both of those guys, and that's an easy touchdown. Pitch and catch, folks. Pitch and catch when you got a 6 foot, I don't know, he looks like at least 6'2", 6'3", going up against some 5'5", 5'6". It's a good game plan. All you got to do is throw it up and just let him jump and catch it. Out there was number 3, Landon Hanstead, and number 21, wilhem Maloley. They just mistimed the jump and couldn't quite get up to knock the ball down. Extra point. Well, let's see how this goes. This has been interesting for both teams tonight. Ah, that kick is blocked. Again, the extra point woes continue. 19-12, Lynden Christian takes a 7-point lead over the Mountaineers. 8:59 left to go into the first half. This has been a heck of a game. This has been fun to watch. Both teams able to move the ball offensively. Each team scored on their first 2 possessions. Lynden Christian just stopped. Now Baker forced them to punt, and they got the ball and marched, I don't know, 75 yards for the touchdown in just over 3 minutes. Mount Baker's going to have to find an answer for those tall receivers that Lynden Christian has. So far, they haven't been able to do it. But Lynden Christian, great game plan. Give them credit. Throw it up there. Have the guys jump up and over the small receivers. That is the coolest comment I've ever seen. Coming in from Costa Rica. Kick from Lynden Christian all the way down the field. Hanstead takes it. He's got some blockers. He's got a bunch of blockers. But nice play by Lynden Christian. He had a gap, but the ball's going to be taken down. The Mount Baker 34-yard line. First down, Baker. 8:52 left to go. My guy, Prue, said, let's go. My whole family watching an American football game for the first time. That is some cool stuff right there, Prue. You're the man, dude. I miss you already. I'll see you in November, buddy. First down, Mount Baker, because guess who's coming back to Costa Rica? This guy. Hope you guys are enjoying your first American football game. 2 wide receivers split to the far side as Smith still at quarterback, Marcus George at fullback. They're going to fake it to him. They're going to pass, complete. Alex Maloley, 9-yard gain. Nice job. Nice catch by the freshman. Nice looking play. Smith kind of throwing off his back foot a little bit. But I don't know how they're calling that not a first down. Jeez. I don't know what they're measuring against, but it's not big enough. Second down, Mount Baker. It's good to be back. Wing T formation. Smith under center. He takes a snap. Quick pitch. That's out to wilhem Maloley. Frankie Abidia's out there. He's got a blocker. He cuts it back inside. Another block by his little brother saying, I got a little help with my friends. First down for Baker. What a run by Maloley. That's 10, 20, 35, 36 yards, let's say. What a nice play right there. Little quick pitch on the outside. He got a block, 2 blocks. Takes the ball all the way down to the Lynden Christian 30-yard line. First down for the Mountaineers. Little Maloley shaking up a little bit. Looks like he got hit in the place where you don't want to get hit if you're a guy. That's the second time this season. Take some deep breaths there, big dude. Handoff around the outside again to Maloley. He's got another hole. Somebody pissed wilhem off because now he's running with some authority, as Cartman likes to say from South Park. That's a gain of 9. Nice hard run by wilhem Maloley. Hey, keep giving him the ball, please, because he's running it extremely well right now. Clock's running. We've got about 7 minutes, 10 seconds left to go in the first half. LC up 19-12. Mount Baker offense. The quarterback comes down to the coach. Coach calls in the play. Quarterback runs the play back out, calls it in the huddle. They break. Traditional wing T formation. Marcus George, Willem Maloley, Tyler Kettner, the backs in the backfield. Kevin Tucker split out to the far side. Here's the snap. Get out of my way, Drake Pinky. That's what Marcus George is saying. You're moving too slow. I should be enough for a first down. Marcus doing what a running back absolutely should do. If your lineman is in the way, put your face mask in his back and run him over. Okay, now this is just getting silly with the sticks because the ball's on the 20-yard line and the first down is the 20-yard line. But, all right, third down and, I don't know, a blade of grass. Couldn't take a timeout for an official measurement, so we're just going to guesstimate. Smith under center's getting ready to take the snap. Baker's offensive line all the way down. Lynden Christian showing some signs that they're going to blitz. Tried to run a quarterback sneak, and they fumbled, and Lynden Christian recovers. That's the second turnover of the game for Mount Baker. You got to squeeze the ball, man. Not quite sure why you would call that play right there when your running backs are just pounding the rock right up the middle. That's a turnover. It's not good. Lynden Christian takes over on their own. That looks like 18-yard line. Lynden Christian, they got their got a different quarterback in there. Tommy Meyer back in. He's going to hand the ball off. Trying to see who the running back was. That's number 35, Caden Stewart. With the run up the middle. Short gain, only 1 yard. Second down. Halftime. I mean, drop back, pass, quick throw, out to number 17. That's no good. That's a little high. That's Brody Bauman up there. Another 6-foot-plus tall drink of water for Lynden Christian. So, Lynden Christian's JV team only has 3 freshmen and 3 juniors on the roster. That means everybody that you see out here is going to be a sophomore. If they have any more growth spurts up there, they're going to have an NBA-sized wide receiving core in about 2 years. Tommy Meyer still in the shotgun formation. Looks like they're a player short. Fake handoff. He had a guy wide open. Marcus George with the interception. He catches the ball and he takes it back a couple yards to the Lynden Christian 19-yard line. Little tipsy-doo dunkaroo, and he pulls it down. What a play by Marcus George. Tommy Meyer tried to look over the middle, got caught, ball was tipped right to Marcus George. The pass fluttered, and he snatches it. That's the first touchdown for Lynden Christian. Mount Baker football, 5:08 left to go in the first half. Let's see if they can punch us in for a touchdown right before halftime and then maybe get another stop. Smith under center. Takes the snap. There's the quick pitch. He's got Frankie. Set up the blocker, Willem. Wait a little bit. Good for a first down. He had the blocker out there. He made the cut up inside. Nice run by Maloley. That's a gain of 17 yards. Takes the ball inside the 5. This is Frankie's first game of the season. I think people forget how fast Frankie is for an offensive lineman. He can get out there and run with the running backs. He runs the 400 meters in track, or the 100 meter for track for Mount Baker. Can't wait to see him run this spring. Clock's running, 4.5 left in the half. Smith coming under center. Takes the snap, hands off to Marcus George, who's got a hole. He puts his head down, pretends like he's running a prowler. Touchdown, Baker! There we go. Marcus George, baby. That takes the score to 18-19. This is like a really bad basketball game, first quarter. All right, we're going to line up for an extra point. This has been not the best idea for both teams today. There's a terrible snap again. I don't know what Brent was thinking there. This isn't the NFL, dude. Again, another terrible snap on the extra point. But I got to give the kid some slack. I don't know who's snapping right now. Probably doesn't have much practice. Is it Jordan Hughes is usually the long snapper, and he's dialed in on that. Maybe they'll just start running for two. I don't know. Long snapping's not easy, everybody. It is not easy. So I kind of feel for the guy who's trying to do the long snapping right now. But we're going to need to work on that. Looks like Jesse Harward is the guy that's been doing the snapping, because I see Jordan Hughes walking over to get him some tips. The long snapper, normal long snapper for Mount Baker. The ball is just fluttering on Jesse a little bit. He's not able to get the spin, and if you don't get the spin, you don't got the power. You can't get it back to the guy holding the ball. Yeah, I don't like how he's holding the ball, honestly. I'm watching it, kind of doing his warm-ups, and as someone who's a backup long snapper. There you go. It was a little better, but we got to work on that grip. All right. Interesting game. 19-18. LC up by one. Savala back with the kick. He takes it all the way on down. It's taken. I guess that's going to be number 17. I think that's probably, nope, that's Brody Bowman. My apologies. Lynden Christian takes over at their own 30-yard line. Turned the ball over on the last possession. Baker was able to march it down and score. That's how we got a 1-point ball game here in the first half. This has been a heck of a game. Gosh, I hope you guys have been having fun watching this. Tommy Meyer still in at quarterback. James Dick right next to him. Two wide receivers split out to each side. He's going to look down short. He's going to throw a pass. Oh, there again. Number 4. Uh-oh, this is trouble. Nice tackle by number 26, Kevin Tucker, on number 44. That's Cade Eldridge. Mount Baker having problems kind of trying to tackle Cade Eldridge. The guy's a tank, man. Hey, Cade, if your parents are listening, guess what? I train high school athletes. I can help get you better. They're going to run a sweep here. Oh, there we go. They blew the whistle down. That means that there's a penalty on Lynden Christian. They're marching it back. That's going to be false start on the link, so that's going to take it back first down and 15. They're going to march the ball on the 35-ish yard line. Tommy Meyer, the quarterback. Two wide receivers out on each side. There's the snap, fake handoff. He's going to run it, but he got met right there. They're trying to strip the ball, and 3/4 of the Mount Baker defense is there. So last one's off the pile. Drake Pinky, you get credit, buddy. Good job. Hey, Vance Lawrence was in on that tackle. It's the first time I've called his name in a couple games. Probably because I missed a couple games. Running a little up-tempo offense now. Meyer at the quarterback. They're still in the spread position. You got the wide receiver on the far side spread out really far. Shotgun, he's going to look that way, and he's got a man, and he's got him wide open. That's a touchdown, Lynden Christian. He's pulling away. Number 19 for the Lynx. That's going to be Jeremiah Wright. Takes the ball. That's like a 70-yard touchdown. Safeties got totally beat. There was no one within 3 yards when he got the ball, and then he just outran the Baker defenders. Takes the score to 25-18. Lynden Christian, hey, we're going to try an extra point. Let's see how this goes. Lucas Van Hofwegen, can he get it? Did he? Did he? Did he? Hey, we got an extra point, Matt. How about that? Someone actually made a kick. 2:38 left in the first half. LC takes an 8-point lead over the Mountaineers of Mount Baker. Mountaineers having some problems tackling. Letting these big, tall receivers from Lynden Christian get past them. And the quarterback, literally just pitch and catch, man. They've had some open receivers, some wide open receivers. Hey, Mr. Referee, your mask is off. You might want to throw that on, federal law and everything. That's what they said in the airport. Yeah, can you believe that? Somehow they passed a federal law saying that masks are now required. Usually when a law gets passed, it has to go through Congress, but I don't remember much about that from my high school days, and I'm just a strength coach, so that's about as political as I'm going to get. You also can't pass a state law without it going through the state Congress, but again, I'll just keep counting and 25s and 45s and getting your kids the strongest they can be. 2:38 left to go in the first half. That Hofwegen back for another kick. This guy is about 27 yards deep, it seems like. He's only 12, but still, that's a really long ways. And the kick. Little squibber right to Maloley. He catches it on a line drive. Mount Baker's just running at like half speed right now. I don't know what's going on. But they're going to get the ball back at the 32-yard line, but they need to get some Red Bull in them or something. They are not moving fast right now. They got 2:30 left to go in the first half. They're going to have to eat some oranges and Cliff Bars or something. But their energy is just a little low right now for the Mountaineers, and Lynden Christian starting to pick up the energy. That's how momentum works in sports, folks. You get the momentum, you have the energy. Marcus George into tailback. Tyler Kentner at the wing, number 12. Maloley out at the halfback. Landon Smith looking to pass. And the ball went off the fingertips of Alex Maloley. He had looked like he might have had a couple steps out there if he could have just gotten the pass, but a little behind him. It's going to be second down. Prue Productions coming live from Deming, Washington, at Bob Tisdale Field on the campus of Mount Baker. Man, hey, Matt, at halftime, we got to get that sunset on the screen. That's turning pretty awesome for Pacific Northwest. Smith takes the snap. There's the quick pitch out. There's another fumble. And another recovery for Lynden Christian. Number 44, I've called his name a few times. Lane Dykstra with the recovery. A lot of mental mistakes right now for the Mountaineers. Not paying attention to details. It's the little things. Catching fumbles. Making sure someone doesn't run past you. This is a pretty tricky situation for the Mountaineer defense to be in right now. The ball is on the 32-yard line, and Lynden Christian's offense has been pretty much unstoppable. Number 7, that's Isaac Paxton, is back in at quarterback. He's got, looks like Lane Dykstra next to him. There's the snap. He's going to go deep. Why not? I would. Wilhem Maloley climbs the ladder for the interception at the 5-yard line. Now, that's how you do it. You time your jump. You make it at the right time. Ball looked like it might have been just a little bit underthrown, but I don't care. That's an interception. Nice play by Maloley. Baker gets the football back. They got some work to do now. The ball's on their own 5-yard line. Here we go. 2 minutes, 15 seconds left to go in the first half. Defense coming in clutch for Baker. Lynden Christian, that's the play I would have chose if I was their coach. Take a shot right before half. Haven't been able to stop it, but that time they did. Nice play by the Mountaineer defense. LC's got nobody deep. They're saying, hey, we know you're going to run the ball. And there's Maloley. He's got some blockers. Nice hard run. Frankie Abidia out in front, getting some blockers. Tackle by number 72, Ransom Sheffer. He was in on the play. Yeah, right. Here we go. Second down and 6 for the Mountaineers. Fake handoff up to the middle to Marcus George, but he's going to run. He's still going. That took 6 links to bring him down. This stops the clock with a first down. Let's see. Where is he? Number 28. That's going to be James Dick was in on the tackle. Number 50, Noah Paul, also in on the tackle. Smith under center. Minute 15 left to go. They're going to throw a pass. He's going to chuck it up deep. He's got time. Oh, my gosh. Oh, and he had him beat, and he laid it out perfectly for Kettner as it hit his fingertips. What a throw by Lynden Smith. You cannot lob it up there any better. Kettner had 3 steps on the defensive back, and he would have been gone to the house. That is something that Kettner is going to wish that he had back all over again. Great throw by Smith. Minute 10 left. Let's see what else they got dialed up. They're going to run it to the outside. Maloley makes a cut. Still going. Cutting it back inside. Clock is someone, they're waving their arms to stop the clock. So that means someone's calling a timeout. It's probably going to be us. Yeah. Timeout, Mount Baker. Third down and 7 yards to go. That was the perfectly timed call for Coach Galbraith because the Lynden Christian defense had been giving them no respect throwing the ball deep because Baker is such a run-dominant offense. They had 11 guys in the box. That means that all 11 defenders are within 7 yards of the line of scrimmage. And it was the perfect play call. Kettner's got wheels, and Lynden Smith threw a ball perfect right up and over everybody, hitting Kettner in stride, and he just could not hold on to the ball. Man, that was one heck of a play. Almost. Coach Galbraith fixing his divot from his pitching wedge a little earlier in the day. See, now look at if you could see the Lynden Christian defense. They got 2 guys back deep. They're like, oh, they can throw the ball. Smith takes the snap. He's looking deep again. He's got Kettner open again. And he stopped. He stopped running the route. He had his guy beat again. That was a third down play. I don't know, Kettner's just gassed or what, but he had the guy beat. Smith laid the ball out there for him, and he just stopped running on the play. You see him sprinting, and then you see his gait totally changed, and he downshifted, and whew. That means Lynden Christian's going to get the ball back, and considering they can score in less than 56 seconds, this is going to be a tricky situation for the Baker defense. 56 seconds left to go. Good snap on the punt. Good punt away by Zavala. He's kicking it back. Number 15, that's probably somebody whose name I've called a whole bunch. Lane Dykstra taking the ball into Mount Baker territory. They're going to blow it down at the, let's see, the Mount Baker 43-yard line with 45 seconds left to go in the first half. If I'm the Mount Baker coaches, I'm telling your safeties to play deep and do not let anybody get behind you. I mean, they're in white jerseys and they're 6 feet tall. Who do we we got at quarterback for the Lynx? That's Isaac Paxton, one of the sophomores. Shotgun formation. Quick throw out to the outside. Number 15 with the catch. That's Dykstra again. Clock still running because they stay in bounds. Well, they stopped the clock, but now they're going to. What are they doing over in the clock booth right now? I guess they did call him out. 36 seconds left to go in the first half. Gain of 7 yards. Second down. 2 wide receivers down below. Shotgun formation. Snap. He's looking pass. He's got a wide receiver deep. Nice play by the Baker defenders. That's Landon Hanstead and Tyler Kentner. Both there breaking up the pass from Paxton to number 17, Brody Bauman. They did what they've been doing all day. They threw it up, but Kentner read it, was out there with Hanstead, who timed the jump, and they were able to break the pass up. I say 31 seconds, but the clock says 30.9. Shotgun formation. Paxton, 2 wide receivers to the far side. Single setback. He looks right in the middle. Yeah, there's completed. I'll give you a guess. His name's number 44. It's Cade Eldridge. That guy's got to have 100 yards of receiving already in this first half. Timeout, Lynden Christian, because in high school football, clock keeps running. So they call a timeout, stop the clock. 23 seconds left to go in the first half. Mount Baker defense on their heels a little bit. Lynden Christian doing what their offense has been doing all day. Throwing it up to their big receivers and letting them make a play. What an entertaining first half. Lynden Christian up 26-18 over the home team, the Mount Baker Mountaineers. Both teams have made some mistakes via turnovers, but both teams, the offenses doing really well, able to march the ball up and down. Defenses been struggling just a little bit. Baker struggling with the height of the wide receivers of the Lynden Christian Lynx. Lynden Christian having some problems dealing with the power running attack of Mount Baker. It takes 4 to 6 guys to get a Mount Baker running back down. Lynden Christian coming back out. Paxton still at a quarterback. 23 seconds. Shotgun. There's the snap. A little bit high. Baker on a blitz. Waiting. Completed. Is it? Somehow the dude made the catch on the far side. That's going to be number 15, Lane Dykstra. What a catch, man. He had a wide receiver draped all over him. That was Kevin Tucker who tried to make the play. They start the clock on the first down. Yep, and then we got a timeout. 9.2 seconds left to go in the first half. Lynden Christian calls a timeout because they're knocking on the door. They only have maybe enough time left for 2 plays. If they don't run somebody out of bounds and they stay in bounds and they don't score a touchdown, that's going to be it. They're not going to be able to get a second playoff. They're either going to need to score a touchdown or get out of bounds if they want a second shot at trying to score a touchdown going into halftime. Tucker a little shaken up right now. Oh, yeah, his finger looks like it's not in the right spot. That's not going to feel good going back into its place. I'm not going to speculate, but his finger was pointing in the wrong direction. If Alex, my dad, is listening, he's probably saying, dislocated joint. Okay, here we go. What is LC going to do with 9 seconds left in the first half? Ball on the Mount Baker 6-yard line. They got 4 downs to play with here. It's first down. Shotgun snap. He's got a receiver. Touchdown. Pitch and catch, man. Touchdown, number 17, Brody Bauman. Just too much height right there for the Mount Baker secondary. Extra point forthcoming. They made it on their last one. Extra points have been hard to come by in this game. Oh, and again. And we got a flag because why not? Baker blocked it. They're saying offsides on the defense. That means LC is going to get another shot at this. They're going to move the ball approximately 18 inches. What is LC going to do right now? You know what? Here's what I would do if I was LC. I would bring the offense out, and I would just throw it up, and I would throw it up to Cade Eldridge. Yeah, the Baker defense has not been able to stop that receiver. He's probably looking at least 125 yards receiving at least right now in the first half, if not more. He has been a tank. Yep, there we go. LC coming out, the offense coming out. Where's Cade Eldridge? He's on the far side. He's way up top. They got another big guy down here. Oh, they're going to sneak, and Marcus George says, nope. I don't know what you're thinking doing to call that play. If you're Lynden Christian, either that was just a really bad play call or a botched play because that didn't go anywhere. Marcus George was in there. Vance Lawrence was in there. That takes the score to 32-18. Lynden Christian over the home team of Mount Baker. 5 seconds left to go into the first half. When we go into first half, we're going to take a break so I can drink some water because I'm dehydrated. My throat hurts. I haven't talked this much. I didn't talk this much on vacation except to Prue Prue, my man, Prue Prue Productions, coming at you live from Costa Rica. We got some other sponsors that I'll talk about in the second half. Support your local business. Small business, I should say. All right, Baker coming out to receive the kickoff. Maloley and Hanstead going all the way on back. So far, Baker's been able to get some holes. There's Coach Lepp walking the sidelines, looking after his players. They've had some holes. Lynden Christian has been able to close them right quick, though. And a kick, a little squibber. And a bobble and a fumble right to Brady West, and that should do it for halftime. Well, they stopped the clock at 0.9 seconds. Mr. Horseman running the clock was like, that wasn't me. 0.9 seconds left to go in the first half. Baker's going to do anything. They're going to run it up the middle, or they're going to take a knee. Marcus George in the fullback, spread out wide receivers. Lynden Christian, they got 4 guys kind of deep. They got 3 guys deep, but, well, Smith getting flush, almost gets sacked. Nice block coming back by Jesse Harward. Smith keeps his feet going, but, yep, he's taken down. That's going to do it for the first half. Lynden Christian up 32-18 over Mount Baker in one heck of a good first half. I mean, by good, I mean by entertaining. Don't mind the person swearing at the score tables booth. All right, I'm going to be back after I take some water. Hope you folks, my phone's dead, so I won't be able to look at a roster. Maybe I'll steal Matt's plug-in phone so I can make sure I'm calling out the Lynden Christian guys. Basically, all I need to know is Cade Eldridge and Dykstra because they're going to them all the time. Don't blame them. When you're 6'4", going up against 5'6", it just makes sense. Hope you guys enjoyed the first half. We'll be back in about 8 minutes, maybe a little less than 8 minutes for the second half of this football game. Stay tuned. All right, and we are back. Clock's counting down to the end of halftime. Lynden Christian has finished their halftime warm-up. Baker's doing their jumping jacks and clapping deal. I've been corrected at halftime. Number 19, Jeremiah Wright has 3 touchdowns and almost 150 yards receiving. My phone is not dead. It has been charging now, and I don't know. No excuse there, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. Trying to give your son some love. 6'5", 190. I can get him to 6'5", 230 if you want. That's called a Division I scholarship right there, big man. Here we go. 32-18, Lynden Christian over Mount Baker. If you're just joining us, there wasn't much defense in that first half. Lynden Christian has some receivers that average about 6'4", 6'5". Mount Baker has some cornerbacks that average about 5'6", 5'7". So Lynden Christian is doing what any good program would do and exploit the height difference. Little pitch and catch for them, and they've been having a good time and a lot of success thrown out that way. On the opposite side, on the Mount Baker offense, they've been running the ball pretty effectively and put the ball on the turf a couple times with some fumbles that LC's been able to recover. LC does have an interception, though, by middle linebacker Marcus George for the Mountaineers that set up a touchdown. The play of the first half, though, and that's where the big momentum swing changed, was when Mount Baker had the ball on about their 20-yard line, and Tyler Kettner sprinted down the sidelines and had 3 steps on the Lynden Christian receiver, and Landon Smith threw a perfect pass that bounced off his fingertips and fell incomplete. Baker, unfortunately, had to punt the ball, and Lynden Christian went down and scored, and that was a huge momentum shift, because if Baker gets that takes them to 1 point behind Lynden Christian. If they make the extra point, we have a tie ball game, but instead, Lynden Christian's up by 14, and Mount Baker's kicking off to the links as we're getting ready to start the third quarter. Zavala with the kick, little spinorama, dunky-do. He's got somebody fast out there for Lynden Christian. That's number 17, catching the ball, bringing it on up. Takes the clock, stops the clock. Brody Bauman on that. Kind of hard to see the difference between 17 and 19. Oh, there he is. There's Jeremiah Wright. I got you now, buddy. I'm watching you. LC. Spread offense. Who do they got at quarterback chucking the rock around? Let's see here. Number 4. That's the guy. Tommy Meyer in at quarterback. Right, the split on the far side. 2 receivers in the backfield. They're going to try to run it up the middle to James Dick. Breaks tackle. He's getting out to the outside. He's got some speed. Pushed out of bounds by number 11, Brent Anderson, but not after a monster gain of 22 yards. Sorry, I forgot to start the clock. That's a first down. Takes the ball into Mount Baker territory. Something's wrong with Marcus George. The linebacker running back for Mount Baker just is not playing how he normally plays. Lynden Christian showing a new offensive look. They're showing a wing back now. There's the snap. They're going to hand it off to the outside. Dick, he's getting outside. He's probably gone. Pushed out of bounds by Tyler Kettner. That's just some speed right there. Lynden Christian's found something. 2 plays, about 60 yards. Takes the ball all the way down to the Mount Baker 11-yard line. LC is going to keep the tempo up. I just keep doing what you're doing. New running back in the game. Number 35, Caden Stewart in the backfield. They got a wing back, though, running with the wing. 2 wide receivers. They're going to fake it. Oh, and he's – oh! And it's recovered by LC. Woo! Who was there? That's number 21. That's wilhem Maloley. Number 14, Landon Smith, crushing the quarterback, causing him to fumble. That's a loss of 12 yards. Ooh, the defense needed that. Second down, Lynden Christian. They were looking at Jeremiah Wright. He's at the top. He's got lane and handset on him. There's only about a 1.5 foot difference. Let's see if LC can exploit that. Back to their spread offense. 2 wide receivers to the top and the bottom. Here comes the snap. There it is. He looks, pumps up, fakes. Oh, incomplete pass. Great job of breaking up the play by number 11, Brent Anderson. Kentner was over there, looked like he was going to try to maybe make a play for an interception, but he hesitated and got there late, but Brent made the play. Nice job. That brings up 3rd down. Coach Horseman calling some defensive plays down from the top. 3rd and 20. They're going to put a man in motion, fake the handoff, trips to the short side. Here comes the pass. Here comes the wide. Yes, and what a play by number 90, the freshman, Alex Maloley and Logan Steves. Sack for 10 more yards. LC's going backwards. 4th down and 30. Perfectly timed blitz by the Mount Baker defense. Maloley with a fantastic play off the edge. He came down like a freight train, and he and Steves met in the backfield for a little cruncheroo. Tried to strip the ball, but Tommy Meyer held on to it. That brings up 4th down and a really long way to go, but with the way that the Lynden Christian offense has been going today, this should be 4th down and short. They're going 5 wide. Where's Jeremiah Wright and Kate Eldridge? Wright's on the top side. They're looking. That's an intercepted ball. Intercepted by Kentner on the goal line, but he's going to bring it back. He's still going on his feet. What a run back by Tyler Kentner. Interception on the goal line. Takes it all the way back to the Mount Baker 35-yard line. What a defensive play for the Mountaineers to start the first half. LC, 2 run plays, takes it all the way down to the 5. The next 3, they lose 30 yards. And then Kentner comes up with a monstrous interception on the goal line and then a 33-yard return. 1st down, Baker. Smith still under center. He takes the snap. He hands it to Maloley. He's churning those legs. Great stop right there by number 50. Hold on, I need to get my... That's Noah Paul. If he doesn't let go, wilhem Maloley probably gets a big 1st down, but instead, he holds him for only 3 yards. That play was there, though. Good play by Maloley and the offensive line. 2nd down and 8. Handset split out wide. Kentner at the wing. Marcus George and Maloley in the backfield. Smith under center. Takes the snap. That's not a good play by Mount Baker. That loses 7 yards. That's going to be 3rd down. Tried to run some trickeration, a little crisscross action, but great defensive stop right there by Lynden Christian. Let's give the whole defensive line credit on that one. Where are they? Number 58, that's Tyler Meyer. I see number 67, 62, Andrew Tanner. Kate Eldridge was in there, number 44, of course. Shocker, haven't called his name enough tonight. Wing T formation from Mount Baker. 3rd and 12 on their own 32-yard line. They're running that quick sweep that's been there, and Kate Eldridge just absolutely destroys it. So Mount Baker gets a big 1st down after an interception and then goes backwards. So the defense is cranked up a little bit here in the 2nd half. Mount Baker's going to have to punt. Fourth and a long way to go for the Mountaineers. Zavala back to gets the punt. Lane Dykshaw, Well, that's not good. There was a snap, which wasn't good, and it was bobbled and bungled, and Lynden Christian gets the ball on the 1-yard line. Eeh. Well, to say this first half had an interesting start would be an understatement. LC took 2 plays to go about 70 yards and then went backwards 30 yards and then interception. Then Baker goes 30 yards and goes backward 20 yards and then a bad punt. LC takes the ball. They're in a wing position. They're going to run it up the middle. Stopped by a lot of Mount Baker Mountaineers for a big loss. Let's see. Smith, Steves, Maloley, Pinky, Abedia, Harward, everybody in there for tackle. Loss of a couple yards. That takes the ball back to the 4-yard line. Second down, Lynden Christian. They're running like I don't know. They got 2 wide receivers on the far side. Jeremiah right down below. A wing, shotgun formation. Here's a snap. He's looking up high. He's got a receiver. Yep, too much. That's a touchdown. Brady Bowman, about 1.5 feet over Lynden Hanstead. There's really nothing that you can do. Touchdown, LC. Handstead's in position, but when you got I don't know, he looks like he's at least 6'3", 6'4", receiver, and the quarterback just lobs it up right there. It's pretty much not much. There's not a whole lot that you can do if you're Mount Baker. And that one kicks up and good. Takes it down to 39-18. Lynden Christian over the Mountaineers. $6:49 left in the third quarter. Coach Lepp's not happy right now. For sure you can hear him in the stands giving words of encouragement, I would say, to his young JV team. A lot of game left to play. Baker down 21. They showed moments where they were playing really, really well. Just a couple key mistakes. The height advantage that Lynden Christian has right now is the main difference in this ball game, folks. Here comes the kick. Von Hoffagen. Nice kick, buddy. Hayden Ross, number 5, the freshman, takes it. But again, he's got a seam. He's got a seam, and he can't read the block of Logan Steves. He takes it outside, and he scores a touchdown. He brings it back a good 20-something yards, a good return. But if he cuts it to the outside, he's gone. Hayden's got some wheels, man. Uh-oh. $6:40 left to go. Little technical difficulties. Sorry, folks. Camera feed will be back up in a second. Meanwhile, we're going audio. Hey, there we go. Ball's in the Mount Baker 37-yard line. First down. Smith under center. Baker's going to have to burn a timeout. Yep. Wide receiver had no idea where to line up there, so Baker had to burn a timeout. That was Rossi, the guy who had the great kickoff return, just not quite sure where to line up there. Baker out of the huddle, up to the ball. Ball marked at the 37-yard line. 6:40 left to go in the third quarter. Wing T formation. Marcus George Maloley in the backfield. Tyler Kettner, wide receiver. Smith takes the snap. He's quick hitter to Maloley off the left side. He makes a cut, and what a great run by Wilhem. There you go. There's 20 yards. Good run by Maloley. He's almost cramping, but he pops up. 20-yard gain. for Maloley. That's just straight dive off the left-hand side, right up the gut. Yeah, he's cramping up on the sidelines. Coach Johnson giving him some TLC with some stretching. Logan Steves in the game, tailback. You're going to hand it off to Marcus George up the middle. Some tough running, some tough yards, but Marcus isn't going to go down. He doesn't go down. They're going to give him 6. It's going to be second down. That takes the ball all the way to the Lynden Christian 39-yard line.
Wilhem, rub your nose.
Almost completely dark up here in the Pacific Northwest. We got some delicate shades of pink and blue off into the far skylight. But we got the lights on here at Bob Tisdale feed. Smith under center, wing T formation again. He's going to take the handoff. He's going to give it to Steves. Gets a block from Pinky. Turns it on up, and they're going to give him a first down. Nice run by Logan. That should move the chains. Well, the far line judge had it marked as a first down, and then the referee comes in and moves the ball back about a yard, so it's 3rd and short. I don't quite understand that. Referee has no idea where the ball's marked down. That's what the line judges is for. But he's keeping his social distance of 6 feet. Doesn't want to get COVID. 2 wide receivers. Kettner down below. 2 in the backfield for Smith. He's going to just take it himself right off the guard. That's going to be a nice gain. Hey, there's a first down. There's another 10-yard run. Nice job by Lynden calling his own number. Tried to run that play earlier in the game, but he fumbled. And Lynden Christian recovered, but this time he keeps the ball himself. Does not fumble and was able to get the first down. That moves the chains. Ball is now at the 26-yard line of Lynden Christian. And see, Baker's been able to move the ball offensively tonight. Couple mistakes and a punt and giving the ball back to Lynden Christian, and this is a different ball game. There's a snap. He's going to pass. Finds Kettner. That's going to be incomplete. Had some time. He's got a little bit of happy feet out there, but Kettner had double coverage. Lynden Christian obviously has made a couple adjustments coming out of halftime to guard Kettner when they see him split out at wide receiver. Mount Baker is missing one of their wide receivers, junior number 81, Wyatt Pettigrew. He got hurt this weekend, unable to play tonight. 2 wide receivers off to the far side. George and Steves in the backfield. Maloley at tight end. That's Landon Hanstead, the other receiver. They're going to hand it off to Marcus. Following the block of Alex Maloley. Nice hard run. That takes the ball all the way down to the 15-yard line. I would say that's a first down, but you never know where these guys are going to mark the ball. Clock still running. They did give him a first down at the 15-yard line. Nice hard run by Marcus. Steve's in at fullback. Brady West and now number 44 in at tailback. Lynden Christian has 10 guys in the box, loading up for the run. They're going to hand it off to Brady West, who has a hole. Can he make it? No! He gets taken down at the 116th yard line. Almost had a touchdown. Saving tackle by number 7. That's Isaac Paxton, who saved a touchdown. You can't really get much closer than that. I mean, literally, Matt and I are up here on top of the stadium. Camera doesn't quite show it. I'm going blind. I'm 43, but that looks like it's about as close as you can get without being in the end zone. Steve's at tailback, West back at fullback, Smith under center and a wing T. He's just going to keep it himself. That's a touchdown, Baker! Lynden Smith with the quarterback keeper calls his own number, and that's a touchdown. That takes the score of 39-24. Mount Baker. We're gonna try another extra point. This has been quite the excursion today, and our snapping troubles continue. And Brad Anderson does the smart thing and just falls on it. So I think we're 0 for 3. 0 for 4 now on extra points. Maybe we should just start going for 2 here, guys. I don't blame Jesse. I don't think he's long snapped before, and long snapping is not an easy thing to do. He just needs some more time and some more practice. Clock is at 2:28 left to go in the third quarter. Lynden Christian up by 15, 39-24. Baker just scored. Nice drive marching all the way down the field. The very potent Lynden Christian offense about ready to take back the field once they get this ball back. The kick coming from Zavala. You know, it'd be kind of cool if Baker did right now is if they ran if they did a onside kick. They got some linemen that are up there on the far side. Only 5 guys on the front. I'd run an onside kick, but instead Zavala kicks it away to the ever dangerous number 17, who has the line. Nice play by number 61, Max Mestes, taking the guy out. Number 17. Let me get my phone out. That's Bauman again. Somebody's fired up down there. I hear him hooping and hollering. 2:23. Now I'm starting to get cold. Maybe it was a bad decision to wear shorts. I'm not in Costa Rica anymore. Ain't that the truth? Brady West with the hustle pump to get off the field. My feet are cold too. I need like nice warm sand to put my feet in. Hey Prue, get up, snap. I'll get back to that comment in a second. That's running back Dick getting a nice run. Missed tackle by Mount Baker, but he gets taken down by number 58, Drake Pinky. If I could remember to just run the clock, it wouldn't be so much like watching a Clockwork Orange. Coach Lepp's not happy about something. They're getting a lot of coaching here from the stands. Shotgun formation. Lynden Christian, they're going to hand it off up the middle. Another missed tackle from Mount Baker, and Dick's just going to run it up the sideline. That's another gain of 20 yards. It's a good little running back he got there, number 28, James Dick. Quick, shifty. I'm going to guess he's at least 6 feet tall. Seems like everybody on Lynden Christian is 6 feet tall. Who's a quarterback there? We got Isaac Paxton. They got 2 wide receivers up above, down below. Number 15. They're going to try to sweep, and that was another missed tackle by Mount Baker. Lynden Smith coming in. Nice play by Smith, and number 11, Brent Anderson. Stopping number 15, Lane Dykstra. That play went backwards. Almost had a fumble. Made a good play. Made it something out of nothing. It's going to be 2nd down and 13. If you're really paying attention to the clock and you're a Pink Floyd fan, you're loving life right now because this is just getting trippy. Lynden Christian taking their time out of a shotgun spread formation. They're going to throw it. There's Bauman again. Good job of pursuit to the ball by Baker. Vance Lawrence was out there. Will Maloley was out there. Brady West. Hayden Rossi was out there. We got under a minute to go. Got about 35 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Alex Maloley back in the game at defensive tackle now. Man, that kid's all over the place. Up, fumble. Nice play. High snap on the fumble. That ball goes back. They lose about 14 yards. They're just going to let the clock wind down here, I think, and take it to the fourth quarter, up 15. No need to be in a hurry here if you're Lynden Christian. There we go. There's the end of the third quarter, folks. We're going to take it into the fourth with LC up by 15, 39-24 over Mount Baker. Even though the scoreboard says the first, it says 4 on my little scoreboard. So, but we're in the fourth quarter, and if you've been paying attention, you know that this is the fourth quarter. When Lynden Christian gets the ball, they're going to have 4th down and 19 to go. The way their offense is going, this is going to be 1st and short. LC coming out into a punt formation. Van Hofwegen back to receive the punt. Tyler Kettner back deep to receive for the Mountaineers. I'll tell you what, man, the Mount Baker special teams, they've been able to get some holes open for their guys and 1 or 2 cuts, and they're almost gone. High snap. Up, there's a penalty. But the good news is, even if it is, that should just be running into the kicker. Should only be a 10-yard penalty. He didn't take him down. It should. I mean, I don't know much about football, folks, but that shouldn't be a personal foul. So we'll see what they call it. Mount Baker had a bunch of guys there with the block on, and Willem Maloley got there and just barely missed the kick. How are they going to call this? Waiting to see what the referee is talking to Lynden Christian over there, trying to figure out if they want to. I don't even know what the penalty is. The ref's just trying to get his 10,000 steps in, obviously, because he's just walking around. Huh. Well, that's a monumental penalty because they're calling that a 15. They're calling that a personal foul, automatic 1st down. Well, no. I guess they declined the penalty. Lynden Christian takes the ball back to the 22. Interesting. With the way that our offense is doing, that's a surprise. But they give the ball back to Mount Baker, probably because they're up by 15. It's the fourth quarter. Smith under center has been a quarterback all game. There's a botched play. Smith was able to get a couple, but not much. Mental mistake by Mount Baker right there. Looks like I got some things to talk to the kids about in the weight room tomorrow morning. Wonder how many of these Lynden Christian kids can dunk. I mean, that's a basketball team out there. They got 6'5" defensive ends. Baker's just losing a little bit of concentration. Pass to Hayden Rossi out outside. He's able to break a tackle by the freshman. Look at him go all the way down the sideline. Whoa! Hayden Rossi with a play and a half. That's good for about 25 yards. He was able to stiff arm an LC defender and take it down the sidelines. What a good play by the freshman. Getting the first down, taking the ball into LC territory. Woo-wee! Good job, Hayden. Atta boy. Little bit of life right there by the freshman. Nice play call for the Mountaineers. Two wide receivers down here. I got Hansted and Rossi is a wide receiver. They're going to hand it off to wilhem Maloley. That got sniffed out by the defensive end, but a great plant and shake and dipsy-do. And wilhem was able to actually get about 5-6 yards. We got number 58 of Lynden Christian was out there. That's Tyler Meyer with a good play.
What's that?
Well, we got some cramps going on, so that means we got some hydration and nutrition problems in the Maloley household. We got Coach Lepp up here giving us some background commentary. Where's the ball? Whoa. Well, that's an interesting play right there. It's good throw to almost throw it away, but that play kind of got messed up from the very beginning, and Smith tried to make a little something out of nothing. That's going to take it to 3rd down and 5 for Mount Baker, just on the inside of the Lynden Christian side of the field, so the ball's on the 46-yard line. Smith's been under center all game. Here we got down here, we got Landon Hansted and the freshman Hayden Rossi out the split outs. You got, looks like Marcus George and Logan Steves in the backfield. They're going to hand it to Logan. Logan's got a hole. Little quick cut inside. He's got a hole. He's going to keep going. Nice first down run. That's a gain of 16 yards for Logan. Takes the ball all the way down to the Lynden Christian 30-yard line.
Wilhem. That's your point.
My co-commentary crew giving some non-cramping pointers.
Drink some water, will you?
That's Coach Leb saying, hey, drink some water. Hey, there it is. There's a Mount Baker wing tee. That's Hayden Rossi there at the wing. We got Marcus George and Brady West in the backfield. They're going to hand it to Marcus. Little snicking in this inside the hole. He's going to get about 5 or 6 yards. Taken down by number 63. That's Carter Van Loo. Hey, there's a new name. Nice job by Mr. Van Loo on the tackle. While Pedialyte and Gatorade are wonderfully marketed beverages, they're a little highly concentrated. So from a strength coach's point of view, you want to cut it down half and half with water. We don't have any fun out here in Deming, none whatsoever. Landon Smith going to take the snap. He's going to hand it to Brady West. He had Frankie Abedia in front of him, who almost made a block, but Brady was able to cut it back inside, get it about, let's say 10 yards, 8 yards for a first down. Mount Baker, clock's run. There you go. We got just a little over 8 minutes left in the game. Mount Baker looking good, marching. You need to hurry up and snap this ball because there's no one on Tyler Kettner up high. LC made the shift. They're going to throw it to Alex. Catches it with the touchdown. Nice play by Landon Smith with a catch to Alex. Touchdown Baker. There we go.
And his dad missed his play on the film.
And his dad completely botched the film job. Good job, Dad. That takes it to 30-39. You get the 2-point conversion here. You're a touchdown behind with plenty of time left to go in this ball game, folks. You're not going to want to go anywhere, everybody. Here we go. What does Mount Baker dial up? Ball's on the 2.5-yard line. They're going to give it to Smith. Smith gets over on the outside, and he's got the 2-point conversion. We are a one-touchdown game, folks. 32-39, 7:49 left to go in the first quarter. That should fire up the Mount Baker team right there. What a drive by the Mount Baker offense. That was what they needed. A drive where they just march right down the field and answer. Great drive by the Mount Baker offense. Let's see the Mount Baker defense come up with the play and get the ball back. 7:49 left to go. The tide, I think, has shifted a little bit. Lynden Christian, they're not running to their positions on kickoff right now. They're walking. They are not happy right now. Either that or they're really tired. And there's a little bit of fire coming on the sideline right now for the Mountaineers. LC still walking. Mount Baker running out onto the field to kick, and Lynden Christian still walking. One of the things about the spread offense, if you don't have your conditioning dialed in, you will get tired towards the end of the game. There's a lot of running. All these 6'5" athletes with these long gazelle legs just running all over the place. There's a lot of chirping going on. Lynden Christian people the players trying to cheer up the other players. The Mount Baker players are trying to cheer all the other players. Safala back to kick. Oh, my goodness. We got a finish for you here in Deming. Safala with the kick. Nice kick. Hands it on down. That's got to be Bowman. And there's nobody there's a good tackle by Landon Smith. But number 15, facial recognition on my phone is a little slow. It's not used to being cold either. That's number 15 or 17. I'm sorry. That was Brody Bauman. Takes the ball up to the Lynden Christian. They're going to get the ball spotted at the 37-yard line. $7:43 left to go in the game. Mount Baker only down a touchdown, showing some life, not going to give up, the Mountaineers. Here comes Lynden Christian out. Isaac Paxton looks like he's going to be the quarterback right now. He's got James Dick, the running back, number 28 next to him. Someone fight Cade Eldridge and Jeremiah Wright, please. They got a wing. This is what they've been running out of. They're going to run it to Dick. He gets a seam on the outside, and he's got some room, and he slips. But he's going to get the first down. Nice little play on the outside, but every time Lynden Christian comes out with that wing back, they've been running the ball. Wow, they're going to mark him way short. Huh. Well, that's a generous spot for Mount Baker. That brings up 2nd down and 2. I mean, even though Dick slipped, he still looked like to me had the first down. 2 wide receivers to the far side, 1 down below with a wing. Trying to draw Mount Baker off sides. They're showing blitz. Lynden Christian moves, and 2 referees can't even pull the flag. I mean, I know it's cold and it's COVID season, but you can still move a little bit. Finally, the ref on the other side finally decides to call something. False start, Lynden Christian. They had about 3 of them on that play. Coach Derek Johnson, I thought, was going to launch out of his shorts. Two wide receivers to the near side, wing up. They're probably going to run the ball. This has been a running formation. They run it right up the middle. What a play by the freshman, Alex Maloley, breaking through the line with a tackle for a 4-yard loss. That's going to be 3rd down and 12. What a play by the freshman who just came in on the defensive line. They're going to try to throw the ball here. They got two receivers. They got Cade Eldridge down here. That's probably Jeremiah right up top. They're going to go deep with it, and the quarterback scrambles, and there's nobody there. Oh, and Frankie Abidia. Oh, that's a terrible call. That was not targeting football, and that's how we tackle. They're going to give him a penalty for that. That just looks like one heck of a good hard hit. That's going to be a huge play, a huge call by the referee who decided to take over the game. They're calling it targeting on Frankie Abidia. That's going to be another 15 yards. That's going to take the ball deep into Mount Baker territory. Yeah, Haley. There's the snap. They're going to run. But another play by Marcus George and wilhem Maloley. The defense is coming up right now. These young players are going. LC is going to try to move it a little quick. I'm trying to get the clock straight, but clock's running. Second down, 16. Ball marked on the 45-yard line of Mount Baker. They're going to go 2 up, 2 down on the wide receivers. This is what Baker calls dot. They're going to put a guy in motion. They're going to run it on a sweep. And another play by Alex Maloley. Holy cow! The freshman! What a play! Alex Maloley is playing out of his mind right now. The freshman. Third down, and that takes it to back even further. Third and 22. This is a huge defensive stand by the Mountaineers. Holy cow. Cade Eldridge at the tight end. There's the snap. They kind of fake it. They're going to throw it to him, and the ball gets it down to the 35-yard line. That's going to be a 4th down and 5. You knew they were going to throw it to Cade Eldridge. Just knew it. The varsity coaches in the press box right beside us can see it. 4th down. They're calling it 7. This could be the play of the game right here. Spread out. You got Eldridge up top. You got right down below. James Dick is the running back. 4th down, a high snap. They're going to throw it high. He makes it. That's Jeremiah. Where did they spot it? It all depends on the spot right now, folks. They're going to mark him short. That's a turnover on downs. Mount Baker gets the football. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left to go. Baker comes up with the defensive stand. That's what they needed. They get the ball back. Woo, we got 3 minutes and 50 seconds left to go. Mount Baker has the football on their own 30-yard line. They got 70 yards to go to tie this football game. You got Marcus George and wilhem Maloley in the backfield. Tyler Kettner at the wing. Smith under center. Here comes the snap. There's a Maloley off the tackle for dive, and he's moving his legs, and he's got a 1st down. There's 12 yards. Coming up on 3.5 minutes left to go. Trying to get the offense to move a little bit quicker. The Mount Baker offense is feeling it right now, guys. They're feeling it. They're in the wing tee. You got George, Maloley, Kettner, all of the backs. They're going to hand it right off to Marcus, and he's going up the middle. He drags it. He takes a couple links with him to take him down. Clock's still running. They're going to give him about 5 yards. 2nd down and 5. Baker trying to pick the tempo up. Running the ball strong, both running backs. Marcus George, Willem Maloley running the ball. Do you take a shot right now to Tyler Kentner? He's got a cornerback on him. That is a mismatch, folks. Let's see if Baker can get it to him. Up the gut, off the tackle to Maloley with a big first down run. He keeps on going. He's going to take the ball all the way down to the 38-yard line of Lynden Christian. Good play call by Mount Baker. First down, 2:44 left to go. Clock is running. Hands are on the hips of the Lynden Christian defenders. Mount Baker is feeling it right now. Landon Smith under center. Oh, we're going to have a timeout. Good, because my throat could take a break. Woo. Whoa. What has happened in this fourth quarter? Woo! 2:27 left to go. Mount Baker down by 7 with the ball on the Lynden Christian 37-yard line. 1st and 10. 2 timeouts left for both teams. Kristen, this game started at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Lynden Christian is on their heels. Mount Baker, the defense has been carried by the freshman Alex Maloley. He has played out of his mind in this fourth quarter. He's basically saying, I'm going to do my job. I'm going to make the stops. I'm going to carry this team on defense. Here we go, folks. 2:27 left to go in the game. Smith under center. He drops back to pass. He has Kentner wide open. Oh, and he right through the basket. Oh. That was the play right there. They saw the mismatch. Smith with another beautiful throw to Kentner. I can't tell if the cornerback made a play or not, but it's an incomplete pass. Oh. 2nd down and 10 for the Mountaineer offense. Ball marked on the 36-yard line. There's some people in the stands because we're in phase 2, and they're hooping and hollering, folks. Here we go. 9 in the box. They're gonna give it to Maloley, but he bounces it outside. Tyler Kentner gets a block. He's still on his feet. He's got a first down and more. Look at Willem Maloley go. He takes it all the way down to the 7-yard line. What a run by Willem Maloley. Oh, my goodness. And there's a flag. Whoo. I'm going to need some tea with some honey and lemon after this, folks. They're picking up the flag. They're saying no penalty. For somebody that was cramping about 5 minutes ago, Willem Maloley, man, the Maloley family has taken over this second half. Runs by Willem. Defensive stands by his little brother, the freshman Alex, have carried the Mountaineers here in the waning moments of this game. We're at 2 minutes and 7 seconds left in the first quarter. Mount Baker has the ball on the Lynden Christian 8-yard line. First down. Here we go, folks. Whew. Smith under center. He takes the handoff, hands it to Marcus George. No, he hands it off to Tyler Kentner. He gets outside. Touchdown, Baker! Whoa! What a play. I had no idea where the ball was, and Tyler Kentner takes it in from 8 yards out for the touchdown. Holy cow. What a game, everybody. 2 minutes left to go on the clock. 38-39. Mount Baker's going for the dub. They're going for the victory. Long snapping has been a little bit of an issue today, so they're going to go for the win. I love this call. Here we go. This could be your ball game right here. Smith going underneath his guard, realizes it's a mistake. Going to go under center. He's got a man open. Oh! They ran a pass play, good play call. Looking for the freshman Maloley outside. Pass was knocked down by number 7. Who is that? That's Isaac Paxson. He might have just won the game from LC. Holy cow, what a game. 1 minute, 59 seconds left to go. Mount Baker has come all the way back. They were down, I think, 20 points to start the second half. They are now down 1. Each team has 2 timeouts. They're going to mark the ball at the 40-yard line. Does Baker go for the onside? Or are they going to kick it deep? Lynden Christian's preparing for the onside. They got 10 guys up. They got 5 guys 10 yards from the ball. They got another 5 guys just below that. They got the entire starting varsity basketball team out there. Height average is about 6'5". Looks like Baker's going to try and go for the onside. This might be a little tough here with that height. Oh my gosh. There's the ball. Recovered by Lynden Christian. Okay, 2 timeouts left. Incomplete pass stops the clock. You need to get some stops here. LC's going to try to run the ball to burn the clock if that's what they're thinking. You never know. They might throw a bomb and try and just ice the game with a Hail Mary. Who do they got coming in at quarterback? They got number 4 coming in at quarterback. That's Tommy Meyer out on the field. They're in the formation where they've been running the ball all night. This pistol formation with a wing back, probably going to run to the far side with the two wide receivers. Yep, there it is, right up the middle. You need a stop and a timeout, and you need a timeout. They got the timeout. Only 7 seconds burned off the clock. No gain on the play. It's going to be second down. Looks like they're going to mark a little bit of a loss of about 4.5 inches. Let's see if the freshman Alex Maloley can step up and make a play. Maybe Logan Steves, he's had himself a game. If Lynden Christian gets a first down, the game is over. Mount Baker cannot stop the clock if Lynden Christian gets a first down. Mount Baker needs another stop. A turnover would be amazing. Folks, this has been one heck of a football game. Oh my gosh. I feel so incredibly blessed. I could leave on vacation and come back, and this is the first game that I get to call. Oh my goodness. Whew. 38-39, Lynden Christian. 151 left to go in the game. Lynden Christian has 2 timeouts. Mount Baker only has 1 timeout. The ball is on the Lynden Christian 40-yard line, second down and 11. They're in the formation that they've been running to all game. They got 2 wide receivers and a wing on the same side, and they've been running out there the whole time. They got a new running back in. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. High snap. That's a fumble. You're going to call a timeout again. That makes it third down and really long. Only 6 seconds taken off the clock. Mount Baker burns their final timeout. 1:45 left to go. Ball's marked on the Lynden Christian 38-yard line. They got 17 yards to go for a first down. halftime. Lynden Christian up big by 3 touchdowns. But these feisty Mountaineers have chipped their way back into this game. Some big-time runs from wilhem Maloley. Some big-time defensive stops by Logan Steves and Alex Maloley coming up huge. Here they go. They're in the spread. Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers on each side. They're going to throw the ball. And Mount Baker jumps. Shake it off. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty. That's okay. That means it's still 3rd down. 3rd and 11. Ball's on the 44-yard line. Mount Baker needs to watch the ball. You cannot give Lynden Christian 5 free yards. Tommy Meyer in. I think that's who it is. Number 4. They're going to throw to either Cade Eldridge or Jeremiah Wright. Here's the snap. They hand off right up the middle. He's going to be stopped. Clock's running. 1:35 left to go. It's going to be 4th down, 8 yards. Lynden Christian's going to take their time. What's Lynden Christian going to do? Can you hear what the coaches are saying over there? They're going to punt the ball. I can see 17 is out. Bauman. Let me get my. There's 60 seconds left to go in this game. Brody Bauman, they're just taking their time here, folks. Timeout, Lynden Christian. There is a play clock, so that was why they were just winding the play clock down. Ugh. Oh boy, we got officially 51.8 seconds left to go in the game. The ball is on the Lynden Christian 46-yard line. They have it 4th down, 9 yards to go. They're going to probably try and draw the Mountaineers off sides here. But Cade Eldridge is going to this. He's not out on the field right now. And that surprises me, the big number 44. Lynden Christian's going to get into punt formation. This is a very scary punt formation. Tyler Kentner's back on an island all by himself. Baker's gonna make a play on it. That's okay. So not ideal, but with stop clock, I can't get you to stop. With 44.8 seconds, Mount Baker gets the ball. 0 timeouts. The ball is on their own 12-yard line. So Baker's got to go 88 yards in 44 seconds. And an offense that likes to run the ball. Let's see what the Mountaineers dial up. They have had Tyler Kentner wide open 3 times. And Landon Smith has thrown some amazing deep balls. They've fallen incomplete. But it just takes one. If you can get Tyler Kentner isolated on that cornerback on the far field, they're coming out into the wing T. Nope, there's Kentner. He's isolated on the cornerback. This is the matchup that you want if you're Mount Baker. They're going to throw the ball, but there's Cade Eldridge, and that's going to do it for the game. What a monumental sack right there by the big defensive end. Sorry, I forgot to wind the clock. I got too excited. Let's fast forward. 20 seconds left. That's pretty much going to do it for the game. Clock's winding down. But they're just going to hand it off up the middle to wilhem Maloley, who's going to keep running hard. But that's the game, folks. football game between the Mount Baker Mountaineers and the Lynden Christian Lynx. Mount Baker with a fantastic comeback in the second half on the wheels of wilhem Maloley in the defensive play by Alex Maloley. What a fantastic game, and my throat hurts. Welcome, Coach. Got some good words from the Coach Lepp and Coach Horseman there. Man, what a game. If you guys missed that second half, you better subscribe to Matt's YouTube channel because I would pay money to watch that again. That was, I'm going to say a bad word, that was one hell of a football game right there. That second half was amazing by both teams. What a game. Costa Rica, Coach. Wow. Unbelievable football game by Lynden Christian and Mount Baker. Man. 38-39 is your final from Deming, Washington. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate you guys so much. Thank you to Reardon Chrysler Dodge Jeep of Bellingham. Remember, if you go in there and get your oil changed and say Baker Football, you get 20% off and a coffee mug. Also, the Squalicum Valley Concrete, all your concrete needs, patios, driveways, city streets, runways, buildings to the skyline, Bartle Strength and Conditioning. If you want your athlete to go next level, I'm the one that can take them there. 10 years experience in the strength and conditioning field. Over 50 Division I All-Americans that I've trained. I've got professional athletes all over the place. And I got a bunch of high school kids all over Washington State. Thank you so much, everybody. It's been a pleasure. Welcome back, Coach.